world when you become a better person.
That's true. That's true. Do you feel like your people have had their hands out now that you have documented your $1 million experience?
No.
People have been like,
Jesus. No. And if you have your hand out, you can go on back.
oh my gosh. Listen, ain't nobody been in your DMs since that $1 million experience?
It's being invested. It's being paid by the government, taxes, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no. The people around me are very, very dope. I love my family, my team, and
yeah.
No, ma'am. And anybody don't know.
So you speak about your team. Okay, this is important because for a woman like me who wants to, be successful, I tend to have a little bit of trust issues. I mean, some women do. So how do you build a team? How did you build your team? How did you start? How do you even have that trust that you have with your manager and stuff like that?
Trial and error. You just try people. If they don't work, you have to let them go. I was so nice at the beginning, but you can still be nice and respectful, but it's like, you're not doing your job. I have to let you go instead of giving them a chance and allowing your business to fall by the wayside and not be successful. My business success is more important than trying to be besties with an employee. So it's like, I treat my team with respect, but the more I get into business, the more I take it very seriously. And if you can't do your job, then you can't be a part of the team, so trial and error. You move people out, you put them where they're great. You move them from, areas where they're not great, and you just try it out.
Got you. What do you think that the Black community can do better when it comes to supporting each other? Because I feel like we're always bringing each other down. They find one little thing and they're like, oh, the cancel culture is real. I feel like we do that more than we support each other. Yeah. So what do you think we can do more when it comes to supporting people and making sure that we're putting them in higher places? We're buying Black, we're shopping Black, we're putting people on. What do you think we need to do more of?
I don't think supporting people is only buying their stuff, which is phenomenal. Please support Black businesses that you believe in, that you love their product. I don't feel like you have to buy tons of stuff that you don't like, or you don't, I don't feel like, oh, go buy my lip gloss and you don't wear lip gloss. I don't think you just need to support me because I have a brand and buy something that you would never use or never like. Also, the ways that you can support people is giving them game. If you see somebody Black doing something wrong or going down the wrong path with their business, hey girl, you need to get an LLC. Hey girl, you need to do this. Hey, just give them little gems and jewels so they don't have to make the same mistakes you made along the way with their business. So I don't feel like you have to buy people's brand that you would never buy in real life, but I feel like you can support them in other ways. If you wouldn't buy it, show somebody that would. You might not wear us, but your homegirl does, so show her my brand or whatever. Stuff like that. It's different ways to support people.
Right. I know on your journey you have dealt with a lot of doors being closed in your face and a lot of no's. So that no word, it gets people feeling some kind of way. I feel some kind of way all the time when I hear the word no, and I be like, God, what's going on? I do everything right. Why are you telling me no? So how do you deal with the word no?
Girl, I hear no.
You hear no? I don't believe you hear no all the time.
All the time.
Wow.
It's never going to stop. There's still people that don't see the vision, and that's fine. It's not their vision. People are like, oh, they don't believe in me. That's fine. They don't have to believe in you. It's not their dream. Do you believe in you? You so worried about the world believing in you, you could barely believe in yourself.
Right.
It's not the world's dream. It's your dream. So you make it happen. You believe in you. And once people see that confidence, and they'll start to get on, they'll hop on the train or whatever. But girl, I was on Wild 'N Out season 9. I got cut season 10. They sent my ass home season 10. They were like, no, we don't need her. She's cool, but she's not that funny. We have other Black girls on the show. We have other. Season 11, they called my ass right back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like season 10, I didn't bash Wild 'N Out. I wasn't pissed. I sat down and did other shit. And they call me back, so you figure out other ways. When somebody says no, that's just an opening for you to do something else. Figure out what else you can do.
Got you, got you. Did you, when you first were starting out and you were getting like going viral and getting the traction that you were getting, how did you then know like, okay, let me brand myself the proper way? What is the proper way to properly brand yourself when you want to be influencer or you want to be in the entertainment world? So like how can you properly brand yourself?
A lot of that came from my manager. Linking up with her, she's like a marketing genius. She's super into branding and marketing. But what I learned from her is, why do people follow you? So say you're a model, right? A model, you're always in bikinis, you have a beautiful body.
Yeah.
You love your body, they love your face, you're just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And people, you're promoting that. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
drop a book with quotes and be like, oh, go buy my book. Like, no, girl, we want to see that box. So maybe drop a visual book with your picture, or maybe drop t-shirts with your face on. Or why do people follow you?
That's dope. So I love that advice. And you brought up advice that your manager has given you before. So I want to know one piece of advice that you received before you became B. Simone. What piece of advice that you received that's always stuck with you throughout your career?
Somebody else asked me this question. Dang, that's always stuck with me. I would say choose that.
You said what?
Choose one thing first. That helped me a lot. Instead of doing everything at once, choose one thing, let that take off, and then do other stuff.
So that helped you in the beginning. You always just stuck with that. Because I mean, sometimes we do get a little overwhelmed. Like, dang, I can do this, I can do that. Like, which way do I go? It is a lot. It is very overwhelming.
Yeah.
I love that. What about some bad advice you received?
Bad advice? You can only do one thing. You know, like, all right, you can't, because I'm supposed to be the female Jamie Foxx, and I still want to do that. And of course, I'm my own brand. I'm my own.
No, girl, you supposed to be the you the Queen Latifah. Remember what Nick said?
No.
Did he say he was Queen Latifah? Did he say he was gonna be? He can see you being Queen Latifah.
I want to be the female Jamie Foxx.
That makes sense. That does make sense because he's in comedy.
He does acting. He does music. He is one of my favorite people ever. And I love Queen Latifah, but I always say the female Jamie Foxx. That is my like vision for my brand. He's so awesome, and you know that you can't do everything, and you surely can. 2020. It is not 1960s.
Somebody asked, how do you find a good manager? I've heard some managers take advantage of new people in the game. How did you find your manager?
I actually did a photo shoot for her. She had a brand, and I was like, I need help. I need management. She was like, I'm not a manager, but I'll help you. And, you know, I'll help you. But, girl, after that, I don't want no money, nothing, but I'm not managing you. And then we had a bond, a connection. You know, I had been looking for a manager for years before that, but it naturally happened. I wasn't looking for her, and she wasn't looking for me. Yep, or it was organic.
I love that. I love that. So of course, you gotta get down to your collab with Foot Action, baby girl. So I want to know, how did that come about? Like the Foot Action collaboration?
Yes, you know, we got in contact with them, and they got in contact with us, and we discussed if we did collab, what would it look like? What would it be? They really, really let me be myself with this collab, and that's what I love, love, love. They didn't just say, hey, this is what you're doing, put B. Simone face on it, that's it. No, they let me be myself, and I put my baby girl, you know, my saying on the merch, and it drops tomorrow actually in select stores and on fitaction.com. And the whole campaign behind it, the Love Yourself Baby Girl campaign, was something that I was really passionate about, and they really supported my vision, and we brought our visions together.
I love that. I love that. So it's dropping tomorrow, of course. Yes. It's going to be in stores and online.
Yes.
And you have sweatsuits, you have leggings, you got all kind of gear.
No, actually, I got one of the baby girl. It goes with the new sneakers that are out.
Okay, look. Yes, honey.
Got the leggings, baby girl down the leg.
Okay, sis. All right. Yes, I love that. It's so cute.
I was born in the 90s, 1990. I'm 30. Sorry.
Okay, look, 90s baby, period. I see you. I see you. But of course, I have to ask. Of course, of course, of course. Now, you said are you still single?
No.
So you're with somebody now. Wait, what you say?
I said I wish I wasn't single, girl. I'm
I'm like, what? Listen, you had me thinking like, yeah, she wants somebody. Okay, wait. So you pretty much. So you have been. So you are 7 years now, going on 7 years single, right?
No. 9 years.
9 years single. So I
I'm
have to
actually,
ask this.
and I'm 30.
So what do you think is the most complicated thing when it comes to dating? When it comes to dating a black, like what black women will we go through when it comes to dating? What do you think is the hardest thing for us? And being successful too.
Genuine, something that's genuine. It's not for the glitz, the glam, the relationship goals, the whole 2020 relationships. That's great. That's all you have on social media if you have a real foundation in real life, so let's get the real life together first. Do I like your ass in real life besides all these pictures? So I think just finding something that's genuine is my main thing. Like, if I don't feel it, if I don't feel the butterflies, if I don't feel the loyalty, the organic vibes, the energy, then you're just not the one for me.
What are the top 5 qualities you look for? I mean, I know we ain't gonna bring up the 9 to 5 situation. I know what you meant by that, though, by the way. But what are the top 5 qualities you look for?
I think I don't know the top 5, but I want him to be very diverse, like adventurous. I like to travel. I like to do new things. Every day should be an adventure. I want to try new food, new activities. I'm not a homebody, When it's time to be at home, cool, but new things, adventurous, diverse with, food and travel, and very open to that. I don't mind if he has kids. A lot of people, that's a deal breaker, but for me, I'm like, I could be a step.
I don't know.
Come on. Bring a little.
You ready to be a stepmama, sis? You ready to be a stepmama? I don't know. Maybe if the baby mama is like out of the country.
Yeah, baby mama drama is stressful though.
It's so stressful. And then if he has a daughter, it's like, okay, she the princess and she wanna. You already know how it go. I'm selfish. I need you all to myself. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind kids. And the 9 to 5 thing, girl, I talk about it all the time, so it's not a big deal. But of course, I didn't want to offend anybody. I just had a 9 to 5 less than 2 years ago. Okay, so it's not that. I think I shouldn't have put it in a box. I shouldn't have titled it. I think the main thing is just somebody with your mindset and your lifestyle. It's just easier to date in general.
Yeah. No, they're very more so like they're understanding, and you travel. You're
easier.
Gone,
Yeah.
It's like it's so much easier.
So and people thought it was a money thing. Entrepreneurs, first of all, are the most financially unstable people ever. Like one month, $100,000, and the next month you can make $5,000. So it's not stable. You can be a 9 to 5, be the CEO of the company and make millions. It's not about the money. It's about the lifestyle. So whether you have a 9 to 5 or you're an entrepreneur, as long as you have the same lifestyle and grind and hustle as me, we could work it out.
How has business been since COVID for you, though? Your business
good. Definitely up and down. We're out of stock for months, but once we got back in stock, it was good. Thankfully, I can work from home. Just like now, I'm out of town. I'm not even at home, so I can do stuff like this off the phone, on Zoom, and make moves from the computer instead of having to be somewhere. I was on tour with Martin Lawrence. That was shut down, but I had other streams of income and, other hustles and grind. So it was a blessing that I had that.
You have so much stuff going on, of course. So I know you didn't imagine your life being this way. You probably did. You manifest a lot. So you did imagine your life being like this. But what would you tell your younger self if you can go back? One thing
not even worth worrying about. You're not gonna care in a month. All the tears, all the dark times, like it's so temporary. Mm-hmm. My friend says this all the time. Don't get too high on your highs and don't get too low on your lows. When temporary. Emotions are temporary. We be so mad and so worried and so upset. And it's like, girl,
right.
History repeats itself. All the shit you done got through, You think you're not going to get through this? You are going to be fine.
Exactly. You
You
be
know,
good.
everything else for the past 30 years. So this is just another little obstacle you got to get through. So that's it.
That is so inspiring. And I know for a fact that a lot of young girls look up to you.
Yeah.
They, you know, they want to be Simone when they get older. But I want to know, like, the peak and the pit of your career. So the peak is like the highest, and the pit is like the lowest. And how did you overcome the lowest parts? Like the part where you're like, you know what, I'm about to quit. Like, this is not, I'm about to just quit. It's not for me. Have you ever had one of those experiences before? Never.
I've
Never.
never had that. Even I wrote it in my diary on my journal.
Mm-hmm.
My lowest maybe was when I was grinding. There was days I had in my journal, like literally, I'm crying right now writing this, but I
You
know
still
it's,
have those journals?
yes, I showed them all on Instagram. I showed them all on YouTube.
Wow. And you go back and reread them?
Yeah, because it's crazy. Honestly, I never had a moment where I said I'm giving up. Ever, ever. I never, ever felt that to where I was just like, I'm gonna quit. I've been in like pissed or sad but you have to love yourself enough
Mm-hmm.
to force yourself out of that human feeling that is temporary and force yourself to get up and fight, whether that is going to the gym, whether that is taking a walk, whether that is writing down your goals. I don't care if
Right.
it's a day. You move towards your goals some type of way. You
Mm-hmm.
don't sit there and sulk in it. So the low parts, I would say I did have dark times, but I never once felt like I wouldn't make it, or I was just like, I'm done with this. I'm not doing it. Because what is the solution? If you say you're done, you still gonna be mad because you didn't reach your goals. So if
Right.
you gonna be extra pissed and extra depressed. So you might as well just keep fighting.
Right. Right. You think that came from your foundation with God, though? Like that strength that you have of
Yeah,
not giving up?
that manifestation, that belief, and that mindset. You have to train your mind that way. It's your mind. Your mind is the most powerful thing. You can be so fucking scared of something and so fearful, and it's never gonna happen anyway. It's
Mm-hmm.
just not gonna happen. Like, so scared of, oh my God, what if, and you get there and
Right.
it's what the fuck was I scared of?
Right.
So it's your mind. Your mind will play tricks on you. Once you control your
Yeah.
mind,
That's true.
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
That's true.
Height of my career was 2019. That was the best year of my career, from starting the tour with Martin to hosting Will Smith's birthday, traveling. I went to over 20 countries and I was touring in Asia. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
2019 was just like the takeoff for
Wow. Like it blew
yeah,
your mind. Yes.
my
Yes.
mind.
I love that. I'm gonna go backwards what you were saying about controlling your minds, and you know, it does take a lot of practice. It's like your mind is a muscle, you have to work it out every day. So when you do get those thoughts, 'cause everybody gets those doubtful thoughts, like what do? You
Sure.
immediately shift it like to something
Immediate,
positive, like
immediate,
immediately? Okay.
immediately. If you have a negative thought, I'm so broke. You looking at your bank account? No, I'm rich. I'm blessed. I'm financially stable. I have all the money I need. You sound crazy. I don't give a fuck. Speak it. I don't care who's in the room. I don't care who hears you. I do that at the gym all the time. When I am working, I hate working out.
Girl, me too.
I I hate working out. I hate this. I instantly say, I love my body. This is easy. I'll say it out loud. My trainer will be like, all right, B, I'm beautiful. I love my body. I have a six pack. This is easy. You speak it, because once you speak it, you start to believe it and you start to do it. Don't somebody said don't dwell on the negative. Instantly, it's a mindset change. You have to shift your mind. Your mind is the most powerful thing. It's the most powerful thing. If you lose your mind, you have nothing else.
Right, right. Well, of course, I have to ask this last question. What is one word that describes B Simone?
What?
What's one word, sis? What's one
One
word?
word.
Don't go crazy now. Don't go too crazy.
Love, love. I was gonna say vibrant, but I would say love. Like, I really try to practice love even when I don't want to, because I am human. You know, we have our days where we have attitudes, or every day I try to practice love. That whether that's in a relationship, and I mean like a friendship, a partnership,
Yeah,
my business partners, friends, fans, people I don't even know. You show
right.
people love. I think that is the main thing. If we could just do that, everything will be fine. Just love. It's not easy. It's not hard to say, "Hi, you look nice today," or "Oh my gosh, how can I help?" You know, little things. It don't cost you a penny to love people. It don't cost you. So I would say love. I really try to exude that and practice that, whether it's my comedy, my messaging, what I try to exude that.
Did you ever have a mentor in the entertainment industry, that, or you just winged
Girl,
everything on?
come on.
You winged everything.
Smith, come mentor me. Somebody, Oprah.
No, that's so dope. I mean, you literally have built your whole entire empire off of just manifestation, and God has been leading you. Like, you gonna continue to strive. I know you got some things coming up next. Foot Action tomorrow, of course. The merch is dropping.
This is the first person ever to co-develop their line with Foot Action. Y'all make me proud. Let's sell out. T-shirts is $30, okay? Leggings, hoodies, they are affordable. Footaction.com tomorrow evening. I know it's afternoon, so in the evening it'll go live. Help me send this out. I am the first to do this collab with Foot Action. It is so wrecking.
Wow, the first Black woman. That's a milestone moment
ever.
right there.
The first person ever. So that makes me the first Black woman to ever do it.
Listen, fellas, if you love her, go get her that Be Simone collab.
And if you're a
girl,
your mama, your daughter,
everybody. So what is next for you besides the Foot Action? You have anything coming up next we should know about? We keep our eyes peeled too.
Yeah, just going back on tour next year. I want to get back on the road once COVID settles down and, get back to normal shit.
Yeah. You back into your comedy, right?
Yeah. I want to get back
to music. You got bars.
Get to it when I want to. I'm not stressed about music. Whenever I want to do it, I'm gonna do it like a hobby. Like if I feel like rapping, I'm gonna just throw something out. I don't want to be too stressed. Like I gotta be in the booth. I gotta put out an album. Like, I'm trying to do so much. So I'll do the rapping whenever I could just throw it out.
Yeah. So it's like your main priority right now. This is just your business and your comedy.
The warehouse that's opening up, and then going back on tour. I want to get back on the road.
Is that coming out next year? The Atlanta house for the women?
Yeah, I mean, it should be. It should have been out this year, but due to COVID permits and building walls, and it's a lot.
So that's gonna be a place where women, like anybody that has like me, I can go there and I can connect with other women.
Yep.
Okay, and I can collab. Okay, that's going to be so amazing. We need that everywhere, not just in Atlanta. We need that in New York. We need it in California.
Yeah.
We need it everywhere. But yes, thank you so much for doing this for me. I literally shot my shot and I scored. I hit all net. I'm happy you did this for me. This will not be the end that we'll be seeing and are talking. Do you want to leave any last words of advice for our Black women tuning in right now? They saying they love you so much.
Yes, I mean, the same thing I've been saying this whole interview. Stay motivated, control your mind, and whatever you want to do, obviously you can do it. It's proven. Like, it's no secret sauce to this shit, you guys. Literally, focus. Put yourself first. Loving yourself means giving 100% every fucking day. And set your goals and manifest and pray and work towards that shit. And it's going to happen. It's just statistically proven. There's no secret to this shit, you guys. Just work hard and believe in yourself. Stop waiting on the world to believe in you. They don't have to believe in you. Do you believe in you?
Thanks.
You barely believe in yourself, and you want everybody else to cheer you on and believe in you, but you're not even clapping for yourself. So it starts with you. It starts with you. That's it.
That's right. Well, you guys heard it here first. Be Simone, thank you so much for doing the Bomb Black Girl podcast with me. I appreciate it. I'll be keeping in contact with you, so you already know.
Yeah, this was
the end. It ain't the end. I hope you enjoy the questions.
People like me the opportunity to speak. I mean, just because 5 million followers, there's billions of people in the world. Some people don't even know who I am. So you're giving me the opportunity to spread my message also. So thank you.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you love the mag and enjoy the questions. I want to be inspirational. And I love your story. So thank you so much. I know you just got off a flight. So yes, go ahead and relax.
Thank you.
And we'll be tuning into you tomorrow for your launch. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, girl.
Bye.
Bye. That was so good.
Y'all, that was B Simone. She's out. Make sure you guys follow Black Mag and follow me at I Want Down Rose. And we outie. Bye, guys.